Together. Ain't nobody still together. She engaged in her own head. Just like she thought, well, why she at her mama's house if they still engaged? She's gone. The horse is gone. The horse is back with her family. Maybe Dion could teach her something. The horse got to sit back home. She thought she was finna marry to that man money. Cause she ain't got none. Yeah, gonna call the age gay and she gay. Girl, make it make sense. In that case, he must love cause you won. Fuck that hoe. That hoe is back home with her family. That's the best thing that could have happened to her. She don't need no more public, no press from me. I had 1.3 million views with that hoe. No, that hoe ain't getting no press from me. You're back home with your family, with your mama in that old house. You're back home with your mama.
Child, who the hell is this? I had to Google her. I had no idea who this woman was or why or how she knew so much information on Jacquees and Deiondra. Well, she is the ex-manager of Jacquees. And she had quite a bit to say, but this ain't even the half of it, okay? I'm going to show y'all the other clips, but how does she know so much? Like, what? Why she got so much animosity towards Deiondra? And Deiondra, my question for you is, why are you always in some type of conflict with people associated with Jacquees? His mama, his manager, Dej, which I understand, his ex-girlfriend. I did not understand that. Now, girl, what's going on? But anywho, Jacquees has decided to dump Deiondra on Valentine's Day. The scumbag left the mother of his child, and she had to move back in with her mother, which is very unfortunate because they do have a child together. But Deiondra, sweetheart, the writing was on the wall. Jacquees was out here trying to get back with his ex. At the same time, he was impregnating you, okay? The red flags was there the whole time. So, yeah, Jacquees has decided to dump Deiondra. And I think that the real nail in the coffin was when she accused his mother of stealing on a public platform. Now, most men don't tolerate you coming for their mother, okay? But she did it in front of the whole world. And at that point, I knew it was up. It was up for you, girl. And people are starting to say that Deiondra is problematic. It appears that way, and perception is everything. She got into a conflict with his manager. That's old beef, but it still happened. The ex-girlfriend, the co-star Dej, his mama. Girl, what's going on? Now, even though Deiondra was defending herself and actually fighting for her respect, the reality is she still ends up looking like the problem. And in situations like this, perception is everything.
You're not back home with your daddy, ho. You're back home with your mama. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until it's done, until I feel good about it. And until I feel good about it, baby, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. You're going to have to call in Jesus. You're going to have to call in Jesus to take my last breath because I'm not stopping. But guess what? The horse is back home. The horse is back home with her mama, buying herself roses, acting like somebody bought it. Meanwhile, he's in love with somebody else. He was just there for the baby. And she had a nice Valentine's Day. These hoes ain't love. These hoes is looking for a check, baby. That's it. It's very telling. Very telling when your dad runs a whole fucking school. He employs all of your brothers, but does not employ you. That's very telling, right? But it's the sad thing is the girl had an apartment and everything here, and none of it was nasty and dirty. Girl, you had to go back home to your mama. You couldn't even move. You couldn't even move back home. You couldn't even move back into your own apartment. You thought that good. You thought you just had it made that good that you were finna move in this man's house and take over his ship. Girl. Right plan, wrong. Stop playing with people because everybody ain't fucking playing. She better go sell that ring, cause it's over with. Once you disrespect somebody's mama. Yes, girl, you better go sell that ring, make you a few dollars to get your apartment back. Cause Miss Rosie ain't going. Never wanted Deiondra. Go to my TikTok. Y'all see the text message between me and him. He never wanted her. That man is in love with Dreezy. Deiondra went to that lady Barbie Deiondra went to Barbie and got on her supplement to get pregnant. She got pregnant. The man threw up when he found out she was pregnant because they had to have that talk on who all she slept with. She told him who all she slept with. The man got sick, threw up, damn near cried, came to my house, went to sleep. Told me to wake him up at 10 o'clock because he was going on a date with this girl. That man never wanted no fucking Deiondra. Y'all keep listening to the internet. Y'all keep listening to the internet. Jacquees never wanted.
Child, I know you lying. Oh, hell no. That, there's no way in hell she was somebody's music manager. The unprofessionalism is right there. She, no confidentiality. Because if Jacquees allegedly shared this stuff with you, why are you spilling it to everyone? Maybe that's why he fired her, because she couldn't keep things confidential. And then why are you arguing with this little girl? She looks so much older. I don't know how old the music manager is, but she looks seasoned. Too old to be fighting with this young lady. But anyway, Deiondra took to social media, honey, in pure fashion, and said that she wants to tell her truth. Deiondra, sweetheart, I hate to say this, and I mean no harm, but we don't care. All right, we saw the truth. You, the only one, seem to be in denial about who the man was you were dealing with. We all saw the red flags just waving in the air. Once those text messages got leaked showing that Jacquees was on bended knee, okay, begging his ex to have his baby while impregnating somebody else. That was the moment for Deiondra to pack up and go, but instead she stuck around, now feeling as though she had to compete with Dash. And she also shared a post about how relationships fall apart after having a baby, because the men don't understand what women go through emotionally, physically, and mentally, which is true for some cases. But this ain't one of them. Deiondra, you can't, no. Don't you dare use postpartum struggles with this. This ain't about that. This was about you choosing the wrong man who never really cared for you from the start. That's why it ended. Don't use postpartum struggle as to why he left you, because you were going through the motions. Honey, he was trash to begin with, and you knew this. Now, if Jacquees really dumped Deiondra, girl, consider this a blessing in disguise. Now you can focus on yourself, okay? You can focus on being a mother to your child, becoming the best version of yourself, instead of exhausting yourself trying to fight for a man to prioritize you. Because let's be real, if Jacquees truly valued you, you wouldn't have had to constantly assert your position in his life, especially when it comes to Loaf, if I'm saying her name correctly. But love should never feel like a battlefield, and that's what it's been like for you and Jacquees, honey, from day one. Now it's time for you to let go, okay? Level up and just move on, okay? Step into the peace you deserve, honey. It's time to let go, all right? Just let it go. And honey, don't you dare let this man have any access to you beyond co-parenting. Because let's be real, a lot of these men love to keep their baby mamas in rotation. Don't be one of them. They like to slip back in whenever they feel like it. Don't let him play in your face. If he wants to be with Dej, he can stay right on over there. You are not a revolving door, sis. No late night, I miss you texts. No, let's just talk. Let's link up. None of that. The only conversations y'all need to have are about the baby, and that's it. And let this be a lesson. Never fight for a spot in a man's life. If he wants you there, you won't have to battle his co-star for it, okay? Know your worth and move accordingly. Y'all, that is the end of this video. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Bye.